All right, here we go. I'm listening here and trying to get it all together. So, welcome to another Streamers Hub. I am DJ Strick and trying to get this together on my phone so I can see some of the comments coming through. I am so happy to be with you tonight. I actually just dropped an Instagram and a Facebook reel about tonight's show because I'm excited about it. Talking about branding sometimes can be really, really boring because once you do it, you don't have to think about it anymore. Like once you have a business or whatever that you brand, you don't have to think about, let me rebrand this for a while until things happen and the world turns upside down and then there's a pandemic and everything is different on the other side of a pandemic. So now we have to talk about branding all over again. Or maybe you're one of those new content creators and you're getting into this and trying to figure out what branding is and how it makes a difference in your content. So I want to talk about all those things, including people that have a product or a service that they provide. How do you brand that? What makes it stand out? And how do you do that in a format like One Stream Live? The studio is here to kind of help you all the way through. So let me do some changing while I have you going with the studio. So let me show you some of the things that you can do with the studio to kind of give you branding for your stream that you have. So I'm live streaming right now inside of the studio. You don't have access to this. All you have to do is go into your dashboard, click, I want to be in the beta program. It's letting everybody in to allow them to have access to OneStream Live Studio. So basically, it's an all-in-one platform to where you can, as you can tell, stream live up to 40 different social media sites, all inside of OneStream Live. So there's no need for any kind of third-party application to kind of get you up going live. You can do it all inside of this platform, and it's really cool. That being said, let me change some things up here. So we're talking about branding today. I might as well put some of the brand stuff that I have up here, right? So now I just added my logo right to the side, and it's really, really simple to do. Just a couple of buttons. And why am I not sharing my screen? So you can actually see what I'm doing here. All right, so let's do that. Let me share my screen and share screen, and I'm going to share. Let me move this over, share this screen here, screen number one. So I have a couple of screens here that I could share, but I want to share screen number one so you guys can see what I am doing here. So all I did was go to my left column and it says overlays. I have some overlays that I have kind of like already done. So they're already here. So let me put up one stream again. So one stream is up here at the top left. And if I go to this logo and hit show, it shows up on screen. It is that simple to have your logo branded onto your live stream. Now, if Erica Bates was here, she would tell you, Erica would say you're able to use these logo or images on your stream if you were, say you were a remote producer or you're doing a webinar, you can actually sell this real estate on your screen and actually monetize it. So that's one thing that you could do. So I still have Powered by OneStream Live here. I like to keep that up. I just want to show you how easy it is to change. So on the left of, excuse me, this is the right side of the screen, top right logo. I can hit my logo again and it's there. As you can tell, there's really no need in my mind to have my logo at the top of the screen on each side. So I really like the sign that says powered by OneStream. And it is powered by OneStream tonight. We're on OneStream Live's YouTube page. So, hey, part of their programming as well. Might as well keep it there. I'm able to move where I'm at here as well. So down at the bottom here, I like always to be on the right side when I'm sharing the screen. I like to be on the right, and it gives me a little bandwidth to add more to the bottom here. I really like adding tickers to this. So I have one ticker that says, let me see what this one says. The stream show tonight. All right. Apparently that's not creative at all. It is a stream show and it's tonight. It's a true statement, but it's not creative. So let's see if this one is a little more creative. So you have a couple here that you could use. Did I just click the same one again? No, live via OneStream Live. I like that one as well. And then there's another here. So it gives me three different options that I could use. And all I have to do to change it is to go in here and edit. You can just edit it up. We're talking branding tonight, right? So let me change it. Branding tonight. All right, let me see if I did it all right. I didn't capitalize it the right way, but hey, let's just go with that. We're branding, update, and apply, and branding content tonight. Hey guys, I even spelled it right, I think. Yes, I did. So there you go. That's as easy as it is. I wanted to get a chance to show you some of this stuff because all of these things you're able to do inside of OneStream Live. And we even have a banner that you could put up here. Um, do let me see. Thanks for joining us tonight. Let's show that one. There's the banner here. All right, the Streamers Hub, I can have that up at any time, and then all you have to do is hit hide, and that's going. So it's really, really cool what we're having an opportunity to do with OneStream Live when we talk about branding. So that's, and I will repeat this tonight because I think this part is important, but I do want to say hello to everybody that's chimed in. Thank you so very much for being a part of the show tonight. It just makes me feel good that we have people watching and being a part of OneStream Live Studio and the OneStream Live Streamers Hub because this show is all about you. That being said, let me dive into this content. I will have some question and answers at the end of this where you guys can kind of ask me questions about this branding and how it may apply to you. I said on my reel just a few minutes ago, some of us are going to have to rethink our business model. I really do think, hear me when I say this, guys, that you might want to think about establishing more from a content marketing standpoint as a business model. Content marketing strategy as a business model, whether you're a content creator, whether you selling products and services, widgets, or whatever it is, you may want to transition a lot of your thought on content marketing and the strategy behind that. And the reason why I'm saying it is becoming more and more number one, a do-it-yourself kind of industry, and number two, the way you reach customers. First thing that went down was newspapers, print. Print went down first, all right, as a ad medium or advertising medium. People are not reading print magazines, newspapers, all of that's down, right? So the second thing that goes down is the radio. Radio's still there, but it's becoming non-existent because people are listening to Spotify, Apple Music, they're listening to YouTube Music, all that other kind of stuff. So the radio is not what it used to be. And now television is taking a big hit because people are watching streaming on demand. Am I wrong about this? I'm just telling you what's happening in the industry. So you as a business owner, you really can't go definitely can't go to the newspaper anymore. I mean, there's some newspapers out there, but it's not going to be the bang for your buck. Radio the same and television the same. I'm not trying to stop television from making money, but I do want to tell you this: more people are watching streaming content. That's Hulu, that's Netflix, that's Disney Plus, that's HBO Plus, that's YouTube. All right, that's Roku. Now, all of these mediums that you may have an opportunity to advertise on, but it's not like regular television. You have to rethink it. So now, people, if you're trying to market your product and you want to get to people, you have to market on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And you can't be, hey, this is my polished commercial. I was watching a commercial today and it was filmed with somebody on their phone like this. Hey man, I was really hungry and I wanted to get a pizza. Man, where can I find this pizza? Pizza Hut. It's got two for it, and it went into a Pizza Hut commercial, but it started off like in an organic reel. That's the way people are doing commercials and branding themselves. They're using micro influencers to get out there. That could be you, but if you have a business, I want you to be thinking in that mindset. And as we go through this branding content, yes, some of this is going to be foundational stuff about branding. You're going to say, Strict, man, I really already know this. Some of it's going to be brand new. What I want you to do is just dive in with me. Let's go for a couple of minutes talking about branding. Let's open up our creative minds. All right, let's just open up our creative minds to be able to think or even rethink what we are doing branding wise. Now, of course, you already see where I what you can do inside of OneStream Live's studio to put up your brand and your logos. And this is what I would call more of a practical branding. Even what's behind me over my shoulder here, more of a practical branding. I would normally have my show, but I was thinking, listen, like, why would people need two of me waving my hands while I talk, right? Let's put the thumbnail up behind me and people can see the Streamers Hub. They can see the logo of the Streamers Hub. They can even see a good portion of the show title. And that gives me branding as well, as long as having also, as I have the other way, the logo of the Streamers Hub in the top left hand corner. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to say this as I get into this, I want to set some stuff up real quick. And if you know me, I'm actually in the South, right? I'm in the South, and in the South, football, American college football is really big. And my team is Auburn University. Went there and love Auburn, but we're having a really, really tough season. And I need all you guys thinking and sending good positive thoughts my way because we need some help down on the plains. So I'm sharing that so you guys know more about me. I had a tough weekend. So in your questions or in your comments, take it easy on me because I'm coming off a really tough college football loss. And you guys didn't have to know that. I just wanted to share it anyway. There you go. So here we go tonight. Let's talk about branding content. So for everybody that may be trying to get into a place where you want to go further in your content, some things are changing, and I want you to think about this first. The first thing I want you to think about is what your product is. Okay. The brand is the product, your integrity, and your reputation. Okay, so when we talk about branding, we're talking about whatever product it is, and it could be content as a product. It could be digital products that you have, courses, and all of that. It could be any kind of widget that you produce. A lot of people are selling T-shirts and merchandise and all of that. What kind of integrity do you have around that? How do you sell it? How do you treat customers? What is your product talking about? How do you have integrity around what you do and what's your reputation? Now, your reputation could be different to different people based off of how you treat them. Okay. So let me say this. I am when it comes to brand, well, let me go to the next one so I can talk about brand a little more. I want you to really see the product, integrity, and reputation as a brand. Now, this is what most people think when they think brand. Okay, most people think this a brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller, goods, or services as a distinct from those of other sellers. And this is from the American Marketing Association. That's what they call branding. Okay. Now, you saw what I said branding was is your reputation, the product, the integrity that you have around that. So, branding could be a name, a term, or symbol, but what does it mean? What does it identify? What kind of integrity that does it have? I am altogether a one of my best, okay? And this is DJ Strick talking. One of my best, my opinion, best brands that I personally like and wear is the Nike shoe brand. Okay. Nike shoe brand. They have several different styles of shoes from running, basketball, casual, lifestyle shoes, all of that. But they all kind of, they have that swoosh. And anytime you see that swoosh, That Nike swoosh, there is quality in my mind that comes from that Nike swoosh. Okay, the integrity behind the product is very well made. I like the way it's made. I've been wearing them for years. I like the way it feels on my foot. I also know because I've worn those shoes for so long, the different type shoes, that they run a little small, so I have to get just one size up to fit me just right. I have some time spent with that product, and a lot of people, okay, your customers, your audience, they want to be in a relationship like that with you. All right. They want you to grow with them. Over the years, the Nikes have changed. The technology has changed with shoes. And as technology has changed, they've changed the material that they use. They changed how you can actually get it. This past purchase, I purchased a couple of shoes. I didn't even go into the store. I went to the app, all right, to purchase the shoes, to shop, and then purchase all on the Nike app. Like these are things that Nike is doing over time to continue to have the brand awareness for me. Like how many brands are thinking about having their store on the Apple App Store? Like what brand is doing that? Like they easily could be using their outlet centers to sell the products, but they understand people are buying in different ways and they open it up. That's a part of their brand. Okay. So let me go back here so everybody would get it. This is what I'm trying to say. The product, the integrity, and reputation. It has a good product for me. Nike does. The integrity of the product over the years, I feel like it's a high quality product. And the reputation for me is really good because I feel like if I buy those shoes, and most of the shoes that I purchase, not like I used to. I used to be really good at choosing shoes. I'm not as good as I used to be. I have to ask my son, is this a good shoe? I actually have to take a picture of the shoe, send it to them, and see if that shoe is cool enough or not to buy. Because I buy what I call dad shoes, and they're not cool anymore. So I gotta work on that. All right. So as we dig down into a brand, the next thing people think about when you think about brands is you think about a logo. I talked about the Nike swoosh, right? Here are all the logos. Of course, I have the logo for the Streamers Hub, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, OneStream logo, Canva logo, and then Class Pass. Now, these are all different type of logos, okay? So you have what they call a combination logo, which is the class pass down here. So it is words and is a symbol. So that's a combination logo. Okay. The reason why I'm explaining this is I just think you guys need to know Canva would be considered here by the words being written out and one stream word written out. These are just word mark logos, and then I don't have one of them. I guess this would be a letter mark logo. So Facebook is just a letter. So you have F, and then you have a picture logo, which is Instagram. It's a picture logo, and then my logo here would be a combination logo. Really simple, right? On the logos, you see all the colors, you see the designs. There's so many things you could do with a logo. You have to be thoughtful about what fits you. Okay. I'm not on the right side. I need to get over to the right so you can see this banner here. What fits you? What fits your product? What fits your content? And as you can tell, I'm able to, as a logo in different places, is all right. Bradley teaches. He teaches this all the time when it comes to practical logos, practical branding. So with practical branding, no matter what is going on, I am able to someone tried to take this video here or remix it. They couldn't do it. And the reason why is because I have so much, they could do it, but my logo, the Streamers Hub, is right behind me. So I'm still getting branding out of it and not they're taking my material and, put themselves pointing up to me while I'm talking. Like that happens all the time now. You won't have that. And I am going up and down just a little bit here on my internet. If you guys can do me a favor, this is one of the times when I'm actually able to use OneStream Live and some of the intervals that they have inside of here. I think I want to use the I will be right back sign. We'll be live and no, I want to be we'll be right back. I'm gonna use this sign just for a second so I can be sure that by internet internet signal is stable. So just give me 1 second here. All right, I think I am good now. I like using this, man. This is really cool. So I hadn't had the opportunity to be like use. I will be right back. But though when you're live streaming, it is important that you are prepared for times when you need to be right back. Who knows how long you're streaming? I don't care if it's a bathroom break. If you're live streaming, sometimes you just gotta go. You need to be prepared. OneStream Live has this inside of its intervals, or you can make one yourself. And basically, it's a be right back screen. Hopefully, you're not away too long and your audience doesn't get tired of waiting on you. But if you can tell, I went up, came right back down, no harm, no foul. And we're continuing our brand conversation. So let me get back on screen. Our I need to get on the right side. So we talked about logos. Now I want to talk about something that everybody likes to talk about. Colors, right? Brand colors. Colors are so important to what brand you have, how do you look? And I wanted to show this so everybody can kind of get an idea of the psychology behind certain colors. This is not like don't hold me to this. You need to research it for yourself. But this is just a small sample of what certain colors mean and how you can use them in your brand. This is a really cool one. Research this on your own so you are clear about why you use certain colors. I am a red guy. I love the color red. Okay. There's nothing I can do, and I just like it. I don't know if I was just born as a kid learning how to use red. Red means excitement, strength, love, and energy. Okay, so if you're trying to convey that in your logo, in your brand, when you use red, it is excitement, strength, love, and energy. All right, it just sends that. Orange is confidence, success, bravery. All right, social ability, yellow, creativity, happiness, warmth, cheer. Green is nature, healing, freshness, quality. Blue is trust, peace, loyalty. Pink, compassion, sincerity. Purple is royalty and luxury, and brown is dependability and rugged. Black, formality, dramatic. Like red, black, and white to me, when you mix all those together, I just love it. White, clean, simplicity, and honest. And I like to mix these colors, and you want to know, like, even when you mix them, what it means when you do. That being said, what resonates with you? All right. From what you see there, what resonates with you? You have something there that, hey, when I'm looking at this, like I really see these colors working together for me. I see that color working together for me. What represents good for you? So I did have a comment here that my audio is breaking up a little bit. Does it sound better now? Let me come back on screen and be sure that it sounds better now for you guys. Because I was having a little bit of a technical issue with my internet to go down a second, but I'm hoping it is back. Is it better now? Let's see if I can get a response here. All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. As I get a response from YouTube, I'm gonna try to keep going for you. Of course, we got these colors. I hope that helps. If you don't do anything, it's been up for a second here. Write it down. Like what resonates with you. Red, black, white is what I like. Sometimes I have a little blue. I really want to convey the message that I'm trustworthy. There's peace, there's loyalty. Those things are what I want. And of course, orange, confidence, success, bravery, braver. Yes, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Is that you as well? Does that represent you? Does that represent your brand? Does that represent what you are trying to convey to people? Okay. That's important. All right. So I hope it is better as far as the audio not cutting in and out, and I can test it in just 1 second here while I do this. You guys can hold on. Internet to go down a second. Hey, it sounds good to me. I'm up and going. So let's just keep going here. Um, where are we at? Fonts. Man, you know what? This is hard for everybody. Okay. It is hard for everybody, but I'm gonna give you a real secret. All right. When it comes to fonts, I'm gonna give you a real secret and it's going to help you out. I know you want to be different. I know you want to stand out. Use colors to stand out and be different. Um, Fonts should be readable no matter what the size. And I would duplicate what I'm seeing on social media. What fonts does Facebook use? What fonts does Instagram use? And I'm not talking about when you can change them. I'm talking about in the system, generic default fonts. Like people are used to seeing those fonts. So why reinvent the wheel? Now you can use colors, you can use bold, you can use thin or slim, but the same fonts really does help. I think there's a combination of fonts that you could use. And the max combination is two. All right. Any more than two could send the wrong message to someone when we're talking about graphics, whether that's a website, flyers, or anything like that. So having a font and then having like maybe like if you just have a font, open sans or something like that, right? And then under it, you have like a cursive font. Like that is fine. You're sending a message between the open sans and then that font, and that just gives people an opportunity to say, hey, what's under the bottom? I want it to stand out so you see it. So I'm using a different font that contrasts the earlier font. That is fine to do. But if you threw a third font under that, that's where it will be confusing to people. So it's a couple of things when we're talking about content creation or flyers, your graphics and all of that. It has to make sense, and you have to be at a place where you don't make people tired with their eyes. Like I'm all over the place trying to figure out what these fonts are. You don't want to do that. So I had a couple people hit me up. Um, and Erica is here. She's got sound, so she hadn't. There's no audio. Is clean. Can everyone confirm that there's no audio issue? So thank you guys for chiming in, Erica. Thank you for being here tonight as we talk about the fonts. The next thing I want to talk about is graphics. All right. So graphics and images. So you want to be sure that when you have your own brand, that you're sending the right message with your graphics and images. It's kind of like setting the mood, right? So your graphics have to match what your colors are, have to match what your I guess what are the branding period. So if you it's kind of like who was I was watching, insurance company. They start out saying in their commercial, we found out that research says that having kids at a party will increase your engagement of your advertising. So they're having kids having a party, but then talking about their product. I thought it was cool. It was definitely something. They were right in what they said. All right, kids having a good time. Everybody's gonna watch them having a. Ooh, they're at the pool having a good time, and they're talking about Liberty Insurance. Saving so much money with Liberty while they're jumping in the pool. Like that worked all day long. It sent the message that they wanted to send. They established what they wanted to do in the beginning of the commercial, and then they completed it by actually having the kids talk about Liberty Mutual Insurance while having a great time. You want to be sure that you're sending the right message in your graphics, using the right color matches to your logo and to your brand, and setting the right tone and mood with your images. Okay. I don't know how else to say that. Like, there's tons of ways that you can contrast the mood, and there are tons of ways that you can steer people the wrong way. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I want to keep going. So, with the images, you all have to think about the next step, of course, which is the message, slogans, or any kind of jingle. Like, how are you sharing your vision? Okay. It's kind of like your mission statement. Um, what is that? Nike said, just do it. All right. Just do it. It's really simple. All right. They're able to really connect with their audience because just do it helps convey a message of doing something, running in their shoes, jumping in their shoes, playing sports in their shoes. Just do it. Whatever it is, Nike wants you to just do it. And that's how a simple slogan can carry a message. All right. I'm trying to think of what McDonald's, I think Burger King is "Have It Your Way." These are slogans that people can remember, even though I'm not remembering right now. But it helps sends the message of your brand. So be thinking about that. Be thinking about that. So I have a message that I like to do with my brand, DJ Strick, and is I help people. So I help people with content. I help people with life coaching. I help people that's like all around. You got a problem. Guess what? Call me. I help people. All right. And I make it really, really simple. So I had another program, another show called the Stream Show. And in the Stream Show is I help streamers succeed. Is we help streamers succeed. But it's simple, helping streamers succeed. All right, that's the logo. That's what we're doing. That's how we help people. Okay, it's really that simple. All right. So what is the next thing I want to go over? The next thing I want to be sure is that everybody, when you have your graphics, when you have your message, your slogan, you really want to think about something I talked about earlier today, and that's your practical branding. Practical branding. All right. So while we're remixing everything, and I've already went over this earlier, I want to do it one more time. Practical branding is very simple. It is what you see on screen right now. So I have the Streamers Hub on the top left of the screen. There's the logo there. I have at the bottom here, I have a ticker scrolling. If I wanted to add another interval or let me see another overlay, I can go inside of OneStream Live and add a banner to this. And which banner do I want to use? I thought I had one ready to go. This is one ready to go. Thank you for joining us tonight, the Streamers Hub. That's a banner and I added on. It's really that simple. And that's practical things that you could put in behind me with the television. So let me go big so everybody can see that right over my shoulder here. This shoulder, you can see the Streamers Hub in the back, right? Let me see if I can get a better shot. There it is. The Streamers Hub is in the back there, and you're able to see what I'm doing here. Okay. That is really cool. So when we talk about practical branding, that's what I am discussing. That's what I'm talking about. Making sure that no matter what happens, if someone tried to take the vertical shot of this for a reel or something, the Streamers Hub logo is still over my shoulder, and I can't get to the right shoulder to help at all. There it is, right? It is really that cool. It is really that cool and really that simple. So, um, this is what I want to do. I want to stop right there and see if anybody had any questions about what we talked about tonight because I just want to help. And that's really it, too, when I talk about branding and using practical branding. I want to go back as I wait for questions if you guys have them. Um, Okay, so Erica says she just restarted her iPhone and there's sound now. So thank you so very much. It sounds like we've been on for a while and I've been able to check my phone and I had sound. So I'm monitoring all at the same time and also checking out you guys when it comes to what you're doing online with me. So I want to thank you guys for kind of hanging out and being there. I'm glad that you got it working, Erica. And that being said, let's do this. I want to share my screen again, but I want to show you how I came up with my practical branding on the show as far as what you can see. So I want to share this screen and let me get over to the right, like I like to get over to the right, move over. There we go. Um, on this right hand panel, I do have my overlays. And on my overlays, I have the logo already there. So let me hide the logo so it's not on the top left-hand corner anymore. I show it again. There's a logo there. It's practical branding that you can put on the screen. Same thing with the right side. We're able to throw up and pull down those logos. And I do like the one stream logo on that side. On the bottom here, I do have the banners going and a ticker going. Okay. And I forgot all about the display names. Let's see what we have here. Display name there. Inside of the windows, we're able to move where the display names are at. I think that is really cool. Or we could just take them off. All right. And it can be clean with no names. Y'all know who I am, DJ Strick, right? I mean, who doesn't know who DJ Strick is? Anyways, that's there for you. And of course, we do have the intervals. And I do want to talk about one thing really quick. If we have people that are watching tonight and you're saying, Strick, man, I would love to be a part of what you're doing with OneStream. We have a partner program. So it's a content partner. So if you want to be a content partner, all you have to do is watch this banner. I'm gonna throw it really quick. It has all the details on it. I don't have any audio on this, but you'll be able to read whether send an email to say, hey, I would like to be a content partner as well. So give me a second, read this banner here, write the email address down, and you can be a partner like me. I mean, it's super simple. Content at OneStream Live, OneStream.live. Okay, to be a partner. But I wanted to be sure that I threw that up there so everybody could see it. Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I've gone through all of this that I wanted to do. But we have our branding. Branding could also be a part of what you're doing on the countdown. So you're able to see that. And there is a question inside of YouTube. I need you guys to go ahead and answer which DJ studio lighting do you like more? Do you like the orange lighting or do you like the blue lighting? And I will say this, the only reason why I don't have the blue lighting on tonight is because of my blue shirt. It wouldn't have matched. So I had to change the background lighting up so I could stand out with my blue shirt today. But that being said, tell me what you like. Which one you like? I guess I could kind of chime in here for a second. I know I kind of like the orange. All right, but let me know what you think. All right, it is there, so you guys can kind of chime in on what color is the coolest, and it would be really cool to take that poll so I can know what you like. All right. So that being said, let me go ahead and wrap it up tonight. So if you don't have any questions, I guess I did a great job of talking about content. I want you to be aware that branding has changed. Okay, the way you brand has changed. Make sure that you're branding yourself in such a way that as other content creators are remixing your content or have the ability to remix it, you still have your brand visible more than just throwing up a ad, typing an ad and that covers it. There's ways that you could do it tastefully and always be sending the right message, just like this logo that's right behind me. I'll throw this up and let me just stop here. All right, just like I have the thumbnail behind me there, you can do something really that simple, guys. And it can make the difference on your content. So if someone reposted it, and guess what? For whatever reason, their post went viral and nobody knows who you are. In this case, when you have the practical logos, practical branding there, you always have an opportunity to be discovered. I have it on the screen up top here with the logo. And then I have it right here behind my shoulder where people can see the Streamers Hub. Think about those things if you're building out your shows, if you're selling widgets or however you're building content for whatever reason, how can you brand it? And if you listen to Erica Bates, she would tell you your branding, practical branding on your screen could also be monetized to where people would pay you for that space. Hey guys, it's been great. Let me see if I can get this right tonight. If I can play the right screen to end with tonight, I think I got it. Let's see if we can end this show the right way. I am DJ Strick. You can find me in One Stream Live community. You can find me at DJ Strick on Facebook and Strick City on Instagram. Connect with me. I would love to see who you are and who's in the One Stream Live community. Take it easy. Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I've had an awesome time with you today. Thank you for watching another edition of the Streamers Hub right here on One Stream Live.